Good evening. Good evening for, let's see, it is 11:02 p.m. on March the 29th of 2019. And these are some pictures that were taken in the evening sky on I-65 northbound while coming home. I'm sorry this video is going to be facing the screen the whole time because that's the best way I can get a good picture. Hello, and hello, Fifth World. You took some similar shots. That's wonderful. This right here opening was actually in a large craft that was in the sky, which really looked like chemtrails. And we're going to try to move that, but let's see if I can zoom up on that to see if we can see what's in the sky more right here. But this was a large craft. I liked trying to take the pictures in the evening because you can get a whole lot of detail in these pictures. But I just posted these on Facebook. Now look, there's that similar face right here. Right there, those two eyes. And I think Fifth World, I think you said that was the Spear Being Alliance. That's up there in the sky, but this is one portion of a large picture. But I just wanted to zoom in and see what we can see out of this. Let's flip that screen. I'm going to turn down my other speaker because I've got my laptop sitting in front of my big computer. But just look at this hardware on here. That is a pretty impressive hardware because that's exactly what it looks like, some kind of hardware that is on this ship. This is like the black and white part, but you can see some more detail. You do see these black circles up in the sky when you do look up there and spot these. Yes, you do. It's true. This is a better picture. This is a colored picture. Hello. Hello to everyone. Hello. Yeah, if you are just tuning in, yeah, this is a better picture of the actual, I guess this is a ship or hardware on this ship. This was a giant ship, but this is just one portion of the picture. This appears to be like the underbelly of the ship down here, right here, because this was taken along the expressway while I was driving. Yeah, you're seeing that, yeah. While I was driving, and it does appear to be like the underbelly and some of the hardware that's on top this ship. I'm thinking that it is that type of, I'm thinking that you, I better not try to read the comments. I'm trying to concentrate. Yeah. Yeah, but it's amazing how when you take the pictures and then you work them that all this comes out. And it really doesn't take much once you get the hang of it. But this is actually up there in the sky, and it is massive. It expands past the sun from one end to another, but this is the bottom. Ports and windows, yeah, it's got that too. That could be, it really could be. This is that one in color. We can't really see too much in there. But yeah, you can see that it's clearly not clouds because you've got edges right here. You've got edges right here. You've got some edges right here. It's just all different types of stuff going on. Just think the clouds are like caked on there. The clouds are caked on here. But we can still get some idea. Good evening to everyone. We can still get some idea of what portions of this ship look like. And you know, it could be layers of it. Because look, there's some more down there. There are some more of this ship down there. Yeah. And again, I've got all the lights out in my little office area to try to get a better image of what we're looking at. And you know, I've adjusted the colors on these pictures. Yeah, this is the one big giant picture right here. This is the whole picture, like from one end to the other. And I think the sun was around here. I think it was. It is a little exciting, yeah. Yeah. And I forget which photo it was that you could really zoom up on that had a lot of detail on it. It might have been this one, but then again, it might not have. I can't really see that well because I'm just using my phone and the comments are popping up, but I will, yeah, I'll try to show some of the edges here and try to concentrate. But if you have access to the Facebook account, you can see these pictures because I did post them on there. I post all of them on there. That appears to be a ship up here also. I didn't go up here and look yet. Just the outlines of a ship. And not just clouds. Let me flip this. I'm gonna try to get a better picture on here. I think this would give us more detail. Yeah, this is somewhat more detail, I guess. And I know this may not be too hot of a video, but that's okay. But you can see these vehicles going down the road. This whole picture, there's some vehicles going down the road. I don't even know where on the highway that I took this picture, but I did. Yeah, so these are really low-lying on the horizon as the sun is setting. These things come from top to bottom, all underneath the sun right there. You can see the edges of it. I don't know what this is. Hey, you know how you see these spacecraft and they have like these big old suction cups or something all mounted to the bottom of them, like landing pads, Maybe that's what these things are down here, maybe. I don't know, like landing pads for when they land. They look evenly spaced underneath here. They really do. Yeah. It's really it's really hard for me to try to see all this myself. Yeah, it looks pretty incredible. It's just so massive, and I just don't know where to zoom in at. Yeah, so you can see down here, there's a head down there, also inside here, we can see some things inside this ship. Yeah, but it's not clouds. It's not just clouds. It is a part of a great big ship. And I don't know what to make of this. I really don't. That's just all dark and weird looking. Yeah. Hello. It looks like there's like another one over here too. The head of them. Yeah, but this is actually big massive ships in the sky, cloaked behind the clouds. All behind the clouds. Yeah. Let's look. I'm not really being able to see it that clear because of this. Well, we can see parts of this. I need more light. I need to bring more light to this. I'm gonna flip this around. You can barely see me right here. I'm gonna try to flip it around. I didn't want to have on this Facebook because it's so bright. But you know, if we can see these ships better, I'd rather do that on here. I think we probably can see them somewhat better, the light in them. Yeah, it's a lot bigger. We're going to look at it like that. I apologize. I just try to figure out, you know, the best way to do this on here. Yeah, that is pretty amazing hardware. Just look at that. I just wonder, you know, what all that would look like, you know, with the, if they weren't so clustered, covered up in the clouds. I really do wonder. Yeah. Yeah, it's really neat to think that, you know, it's just like right up there. Oh my goodness. See if we can see in there anymore with it. Try all these different views. This clearly is an opening. I don't know if the ships are coming out of it or what. But it's up there in the sky. You're very welcome. I've seen someone right here on the Facebook. Why are you the only one seeing these UFOs? Why isn't anyone else seeing them? I'm not the only one seeing them. There's other people seeing them. There are other people seeing them. I guess they're not going to the right places. That's what I would assume. Yeah, that's exactly right. Everybody, there's lots of people who see them. Yeah, just look at that. It's a lot better on this big screen. Just look at underneath there. It just makes you think, what are these? Although I see these shapes in the skies. Yeah. We need to get closer to this to see what it looks like. Okay. You know, what if when the sun goes down, these smaller ships that are in the sky, well, they go back to this great big ship. Well, that's up real high. They go back to this great big ship and, I don't know, hang underneath it? Because I see these shapes in the sky, and I know you all do too when you're out there taking your pictures. My gosh, look how low to the horizon this is, okay? And let's just get a real good image of this. Let me scoot my other thing away. Look how low they are in the sky. And this is traffic going down the road. And look how low these are. I think they've always been there, but then I think a lot more have came in. Yeah. There's more up here. You can see it. Well, that's a little bit too close. I don't even know where I was in order to see all these exact same images, but I took it. So yeah, but it's just so surprising to see it that low. And if it's that low, how big are they? Yeah, how big are they? They're just hanging there. Fifth World, thank you for doing those questions, because I'm sitting here filming this and I'm not even watching the questions. Yeah. I'm just trying to get these pictures out. These are massive. They really are. You know, when I look at this at a distance, it really looks like a figure of a man sitting on a chair. If I'm looking at it from my distance, I could picture a figure of a man sitting on a chair with a big old thing draped across him. But then this looks like a ship. This looks like a ship all in its own right here. A ship all in its own. You can see the, okay, let's see. It turns the corner and it goes down like that. And it's this wide and it's turning the corner, and then there's like some kind of a beveled opening here. Some kind of a opening there. Could even be a window or something. This could be a... Okay, what if this is an opening and this being, if it's a being and it's coming out of here? Look at this. That's exactly what you thought? It does. It does. It looks like someone sitting down on this is what it looks like. But if we zoom up close, it's so far away. But yeah, I'm just trying to, you know, I know our understanding of this is limited, so we just try to speak it, say what it could be, what it does look like. But yeah, that is another craft right there. Yeah, the chair Abe Lincoln sat in, it kind of looks familiar. But this is also a craft. Yeah. I actually like being able to zoom up on these, because I haven't zoomed up on them until they get loaded to the Facebook. Hello, hello. Yeah. I really just don't know what people would think if they did look up in the sky and they saw this. I don't know what I would think if I saw this uncloaked. I would just think, oh my gosh, that is humongous. Oh, look, you can see something inside here too. Oh, you're very welcome. Well, that's even more... I really just don't know what that is. I think I lightened this picture so we could see the details more in certain spots that were dark. Or somewhat dark. That's exactly right, Fifth World. There is more up here than we can even comprehend. And it really is hard to try to put it in human terms, but yeah. Oh wow, we can see a little bit more of this in this color right here with it like that. It looks like we can look back a tad bit more. I want to look right here. Where's he at setting? I like to say he's setting. Look at that fine edge right here. It's got a really fine edge to it. And it actually, you can see more of the detail of it from a distance. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Yeah, that really is fascinating looking. Yeah, that darkness needs to get completely out of people's souls. It really does. Um, um, now wait a minute. Okay, so here's the opening. So this is really, this picture right here, I'm driving down the road, and so as I drive down the road, this right here, well, now this right here is down here. So this is more of the picture. This is more of the picture because this, I got further down the road, and this stayed here. Okay, let's see. And that other one, well, it just kind of disappeared more. Yeah. It's so strange. Oh, Fifth World, I'm not even noticing any misspellings at all. I'm just trying to look at these pictures. I don't keep track of misspellings. I don't. Yeah. Well, you can clearly see windows right here. Yeah, if you do have access to the Facebook, you know, you could look at these pictures yourself and see them maybe somewhat better. You can still see some more up here because you can see the windows like these are all in the sky. I think we're back to this one thing right here. Yeah, we are. Well, that's the most clearest picture right there. It really is. I would say since this is dark, this too is an opening, and it's just not light enough to look inside. That's what I would say. Just like these are protruding out of the opening, so we can see them. somewhat. Well, this looks like openings too. Okay, this looks like openings. That does. So this is not one solid piece. These are like notched out. That's what these look like, notched out. And wonder if the reason they're notched out so they can connect to other ships that have maybe that shape, like a puzzle. Yeah, these really do look like they are notched out. That's what they look like, notched out edges. Hello, in Florida. Well, now that makes sense. It really does. That's why it looks dark, because it's notched out and it's recessed. Yeah, recessed for a better word. It's recessed. Yeah, it is recessed. There looks like there's a ship up here too. I actually I did a live video. There was a storm coming. It wasn't really a bad one, but I did a live video of the sky, and we've seen some solid shape just like that one in the sky. It was humongous. It was right above my pine trees this evening. Well, this is interesting to know that these are recessed edges and not solid. They're recessed for a reason. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna flip this around. I'm gonna flip this around. It's really bright. Yeah. Well, I'm just going to show you some, well, this ain't going to be able to be seen very well, okay, no matter what I do for that. So, I'm going to see if this one is, this object right here, you see, you can only see like a bit of it. It doesn't look that hot. Oh, well, you know, I'm not going to show you this, but there, you've seen it. But anyhow, that sky this evening, it looked different in certain areas. Oh, well, you're very welcome. It's not much. It really isn't. It's nice to share at least something. It really is. And you know, that right there is undeniable. That there is something up there in the sky, this right here. And, you know, those, it's undeniable. And you're right, you know, it's blue and it's yellow, and yeah. I think those are the most neat images tonight. I'll flip through them one more time, and we'll just look at them at a full screen, because then I'm probably going to have to be going, since I've got to go into work in the morning, bright and early. Well, if I've got a gift, the gift was given to me. Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, we look at these from a full screen like this. If I can get this camera like that. Is that one of these towers right here? One of those G5 towers, or whatever they call these things? I forget what those towers were called. Yeah. It's amazing that you see these black things in the sky. This right here looked like it was a round balls right there. Some round balls. Wow, and you see that really does look like a one massive craft. Chariots, yeah. I heard someone say or explain that, you know, the chariots of fire or whatever they were speaking of in the Bible were really spaceships. Yeah. But we didn't know how to describe them back then. Look at that. That is one complete ship right there. I really do like that picture. I wonder if I'd put it at a different angle if we can see any more. Well, we can see some bottoms of something. Okay, but yeah, even astronauts, yeah. It really is fifth world. It's a really amazing image. You know, this could even be an opening right here. An opening here. Well, this is clearly a square right there. Could be an opening here. Or, you know, these could be solid. But there, it looks like something has came out of this. But yeah, that's pretty neat. And look at that. It looks like there's like two of these, you see? There's one here, or maybe it's an extension of that. Because it moved up or something. This is a perfect disc shape, you see? A perfect disc. I don't know why I'm holding it at an angle, but it is like a perfect circular disc right here with markings on it. There's some markings on it. And this is curved too. There's really so much in one picture. If you study a picture, I think you can see a lot now. Okay, this is another one, another long one, because look, here's those windows right here, and here's those windows. I'm gonna tell you what it looks like. You ever go to the movies and you had to put on those glasses to look at those 3D movies? well, when they had the paper glasses, not the plastic ones, but the paper ones that had the things in them, and they just fit over your face like that. That's kind of the shape that this looks like. This is a whole ship right here. Oh, I am sure you have been reporting for months, Fifth World. And I'm just all new to this. I'm all new to this. That's why I have people like you to help guide, yeah, who've been doing it for a longer time. I think we're about back to the beginning. Yeah, we are. Yeah. Well, that's what was in the sky tonight. Good evening. Good evening. So I'm holding the phone, so to make my hand a little tired. Yeah. And contrary to popular belief, I do not like to go it alone. I do like to connect, but never did connect with anybody. I team up with other people when I was first doing this because I didn't know what I was doing, and I had to, you know how you have to feel your way. Yeah. It's getting easier. Hello. I'll probably just put this video on the Facebook. Yeah, let's flip this around. I've shown these a lot already. So I'm probably just going to go to bed, but you know, go to bed, but I'm going to angle it like that. I know I'm not going to get to choose the image I want, but yeah, that is pretty impressive right there. Oh, you're very welcome. And I would be on here longer, but just look, here's a layer right here of them. And here's a layer like right here of them. And it really does look like they have the eyes. They all have the eyes on them. But it is a really neat picture. And I like this angle like this. But I'm going to be getting off here now. And thank you all for watching this. I know it may not have been too exciting, but that's okay. Yeah. Observatories closed by the government, Gina, in a message. Yeah. And that's what happened to me when that happened. When the observatories got shut down, then came my, it really is how that happened. I was taking my camera and pointing up to the sky, and I tried on 2 different lenses, these yellow lenses, and then I took that picture, and there was literally those things stuck on the side of the sun. They look like big old spirals, like UFOs. Boo! And those images that I posted, some look really, you know, they were ominous looking with little ships, and that's how those images made their way around the internet and help do that story for the observatory shutdown. That was September, I think, around the 14th, maybe 18th. I can't remember now. It was so strange. I couldn't believe it. Yeah. Yeah. That is really neat. I love that image. I do. Okay, well, this is going to end because I'm going to have to get this. I'm going to take this over there to the, paste it on the Facebook. I better go to bed since I've got to work in the morning. So a good night to everyone. And thank you once again. Thank you, Fifth World, for doing